shepherd became known as Rabbi Akiva to all who knew him.
What happens now?
He'll go to Jerusalem with many of his students.
Well, then we're going too, aren't we?
Yes, but there are two ways to go. One is dispassionate observers.
One is passionate participants.
The two of you must choose, either the first way
or the second.
Choose.
Together.
I think that we are better off watching.
Oh, don't worry, Mom. It's a win-win deal. You get to talk to ancient people, and when it's over, it's as if no one even knew you were there. Oh, look, you can't tell me you wouldn't want to walk right over there and just strike up a conversation. Come on, Mom. Give it a try.
All right, Rachel.
Way to go, Mom. Rabbi Akiva!
Wait,
What is it?
I thought I heard someone.
Of course you did. You're always hearing voices. I'm just gonna hope that this time it's gonna be God saying that we can make camp for the night.
All right, okay.
Thank you.
See? He doesn't like us.
He doesn't see us.
Now, I'm afraid it will be rather difficult to engage Rabbi Akiva in conversation just now.
Why?
Well, he has a lot on his mind. Word of the human caravan has been traveling across the countryside. It's rumored that a great crowd will be congregating in Jerusalem to greet him. And what will he say to the gathered masses?
And more importantly, when he sees Rachel, what will he do?
And what about Ben Kalva Savua?
It's a small yarn shop. Now, don't give it to her when there's anyone around. I don't want word getting back to her father, not just yet.
Where to?
Let's stay with Rabbi Akiva and the students for now. May we join you?
Do I know you? What village would you be from?
Village?
We're from Rice Village.
Rabbi Akiva, this is my mother.
Rice Village. I thought I once knew all the villages outside Jerusalem.
Rather far away from here.
I would explain it. Would you two care to join us? We'll be going into the city tomorrow.
Certainly.
And if you two wouldn't mind, I'd like you by my side. Let all Jerusalem see that our followers come from near and far.
Sweet.
At last! What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Well, I have what I hope will be good news. When I told your father how dire your circumstances were, he agreed to take pity and help you out with a small stipend.
Oh, Marta, now I see you really do mean well. Will you come with me?
Where? Haven't you heard?
There's a great rabbi coming to Jerusalem. He will speak by the Western Wall this very day.
Oh, I don't think that's quite my thing.
Oh, Marta, Marta, come with me. You will understand.
Exhausted, and all he could find for a pillow was a hard stone. But so tired was he that no sooner did his head touch it than he fell fast asleep and began to dream. He dreamt of a magnificent ladder that connected heaven and earth.
Mom, it's my Torah portion.
I too have a dream of a different sort of ladder. This one also will connect heaven and earth, and like a good ladder should, it'll help anyone who needs a little leg up. When you climb this ladder, you can look back down and see the very earth you trod upon every day with just a little perspective. And the higher you climb, the better you can see how your life here on earth should best be led.
Where can we find this ladder?
It is a book of study.
Huh?
My friend speaks the truth. This ladder shall be called Talmud.
But we already have 5 holy books. Why do we need another?
Why? Thank you for asking. So that everyone, not just the sages, can see what's in the Torah. Why should the act of interpreting God's word be left only to the scholars?
Because you see what we cannot, or so we are told.
With this ladder, anyone can see as far as they want.
Anyone.
Anyone?
Anyone.
Mom, that's Raquel's father.
Very nice.
This is an awfully big ladder. Aren't you afraid people may fall?
People may, but the ladder won't. So you can always climb back up.
So tell me, does this book show a way that two people, a father and daughter perhaps, who've been fighting for many years, could be reconciled?
What were they fighting about? Hypothetically.
She married a man who could never bring honor to her family name. She could have wed anyone in the land, a rich man or even a scholar. Instead, she chose an ignorant shepherd.
And where is she today? This daughter with her ignorant shepherd.
She has come with pride to welcome the great rabbi back to Jerusalem.
Rahel?
Woman, show some respect for the rabbi.
No, my friend. It is she who deserves respect. For all that I am and all that I have to offer you today is thanks to her.
Father, don't you recognize your shepherd?
Forgive me. Forgive me, Rabbi.
Father.
My son-in-law.
My husband.
My wife.
My God.
Well, let's get moving, shall we? A little privacy for the couple. There's nothing to see here. Come on, let's go.
Excuse me, Rabbi, may we have a brief word with you?
Sir.
Let him speak.
Rabbi, we have traveled a great distance to be here with you this day.
In fact, we've traveled across centuries.
And soon, we will all be returning to our respective homes. When Rachel here returns, she will be entering adulthood through a distinctly modern ceremony known as a bat mitzvah. Do you have any advice for her?
Don't grow up too fast. Take it from me. Sometimes growing up slow is nice.
But that's not all. Unlike Rachel, her mother feels that this bat mitzvah must include a lavish feast and dancing, all fit for a king. What do you have to say to her?
You don't need a lot of extras to make the moment meaningful. My wedding was perfect.
So we have on the one hand Rachel and her mother, and on the other Rachel and her father. My shepherd's instincts tell me that though they're all from the same flock, perhaps they've wandered too far apart.
Oh, I think they're well on their way to getting back together.
And it isn't as far as I feared. I tried to listen, couldn't always hear you. Had some sort of fear, had too much to say. Crazy to be frightened.